So who do we have up here now? We got TSK Silver and Foodz.
All right.
Any of these people?
Take a look here.
I know that Foodz is in the 1UPX Discord. I think he's a pretty new player. I'm not sure if he's played Smash before. So
yeah, I don't know about Foodz. I do know that Silver is a player from, I believe he's an Ohio native himself. I believe so. I don't quote me on that one, but I know his last tournament was Big House 9, where he ended up taking 385th.
Oh,
so yeah, pretty good placement there.
And that's out of the.
That was out of I think about 1,100.
Yeah, about a little above 1,000. All right. Well, I mean, they both have good records right now. Obviously, they're both 2-0 in this bracket, so we'll see how it goes. Foodz being pretty new and. There you go, Silver finding it. And I think after these pools is when we'll go to our halftime before the finals bracket.
Yeah, we heading over to, I believe, it's the top 16 we're going to be doing.
Yep.
Next.
Yep.
All right.
And that'll be straight down to the end.
Cool.
Keep looking at the computer, which hasn't been reset. 5:03 p.m. I'm like, huh.
Oh, it's only 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. How has it not been reset? Does that do that automatically?
I thought so too.
What kind of computer is this?
So we're seeing Marth, right? Ike, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Ike and Joker. I know Ike is it Marth and Ike were pretty large picks.
For sure. This is MKLeo has dabbled quite a bit with both of these, especially when the game first came out. The Ike seemed to be the meta for a bit. Now it seems to be switching over to Joker.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
And so we've seen a lot of Joker today. This is the 3rd or 4th player that we've seen playing Joker, and
I don't remember, but a great parry there, good risky one. If he would not have got that, he would have been in a lot of pain. But able to throw it right back at him, and now fighting to find his way back on stage. Ooh, risky spot dodge there. If it would have been a red by I'm sure his name is not Sicko Mode. Let me see.
That's Silver.
Silver, right?
Yeah, Silver.
Yeah, if that was would have been red by Silver, he would have been in a lot of trouble.
It looks like Foodz is actually devoting a lot of his time to gaining that arson really quick and trying to utilize it as much as he can while he has it, but Ike's just not letting him. Silver's not letting him.
And that's a good thing, because when you're a Joker player, you don't want to rely 100% on Arsen, and not only that, but you don't want to change your playstyle too much when you have Arsen compared to when you don't, because then it's your
opponent will read it, utilize it. Yeah,
man, that Rebels guard lasts so long. That Rebels guard is Joker has 2 counters. His down B, when he's Arsen, his counter will actually hit you back like most counters, but I don't even know if you consider it a counter when it is. When he doesn't have Arsen, because that one just absorbs your hit. He still takes damage, but his Arsen meter goes straight up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so it makes the meter go up a little bit more.
Yep. You don't take
damage.
You take damage. You take the damage. You don't take any knockback or anything.
Okay.
But your Arsen meter goes up.
Well, let's see if he can even it out with Arsen here, and try his best to continue doing so after he loses it. Because I see exactly what you're saying. He's being very, very aggressive with Arsen, and then immediately goes offwards without it. So
and great attack there. A great way to put that pressure on the ledge and keep the pressure on him. Oh, he knew that was coming throughout that Rebels guard,
and
to
immediately
go as much
got
as he could. Got Arsen right there. And I miss Ike's recovery in Smash 4. It just sounded like he was screaming pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Foodz right now. So
and gets caught in that the AHA is not something you want to get caught in either, because you see him, he's taking damage right now, even though he hasn't been hit. That's one of those that just continuously put damage on you. It's like
Gotcha.
It's like when you played Pokemon, when your Pokemon got damaged or got poisoned, and then like, oh, yeah, I just keep getting hurt for no reason. That's pretty much what that does.
Gotcha, and that's the little fireball from
Yep.
Joker. It looks like it does a little bit more than 1%, and as Arson, it does a little bit more than 2%.
Right. Yeah, I don't know specifically what it is, but I know it is stronger with Arson.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I like all of his moves. The only thing that some Joker players say that they like better without Arson is recovery without Arson. He has that grappling hook. That seems to be a lot of folks think that is more utilitous and able to use better than Arson's recovery jump.
Gotcha.
Yep. And one thing we haven't seen from any of the Joker players that I'd like to see, and I think is a really useful tool, is the falling counter when anyone is trying to recover. Especially Ike, because those attacks that inevitably you need to press up B to recover and are predictable, they go straight up like Ike's.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Joker players or anyone with a counter will kind of just fall right to where they know you're going to be, hit that counter, and like what else are you going to do?
Yep.
Nothing. It really, can make Ike a little more one-dimensional when it comes to especially off-stage play.
Once again, getting that Arson really quick, way quicker than anybody else I've seen, today at least, get Arson, and I think it's just utilizing that counter so much, but he's still taking damage from it, so it's a payoff.
And I very rarely will you find a Joker who doesn't want to. There was that I was telling you about, but instead of with the vertical
Arson,
recovery, it was the horizontal recovery. Yep.
Alright, they're gonna bolt SD real quick.
So they're starting at 2.
They're gonna start on 2 stocks. He's gonna hit him with the side B. It does like 15%.
Okay,
and then they're
so
gonna just start.
Okay.
All right.
So Astria, that was perfect.
Good call.
Doing exactly what you wanted. Thank you for your wisdom. And we will figure out the projector issue. Not that you guys care.
Yeah. You guys too worried about the projectors here for everyone to watch? Yeah.
Oh my! And they both just jumped right off the stage. I don't understand what's going on.
While they're doing that, they're going to start with 2 stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then someone's going to punch someone. All right. Sounds about right.
There we go.
Perfect. Here we go. All right. Ready, set, fight. Or not. Okay. Maybe.
Taunt time.
Yeah. Wiggle your stick back and forth. Show us how good you are.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, we're back at it after
Yep.
some technical difficulties.
And unfortunately, I know how detrimental that can be, taking you out of the groove like that. So hopefully these players can get back in it pretty soon and, play as good as they were playing before.
Almost gets a pretty sick spike right there, but bounces straight off the stage, and man meter fills up. He's able to get that counter, able to take stock number 2.
And he keeps that. He's going to keep that Arson for more than half of its bar, so that's cool for the next stock.
I was out of AHA thinking he's going to be chased, but Ike not one to chase.
Not when he's down this.
Yeah, not just when he's down. Yeah, Ike is very limited when it comes to what his abilities are.
Okay, gotcha.
Jumping off the stage, especially just because how vertical his recovery is. So you can't really jump and chase someone too well. And here we are,
so
even
stock
out in
even
stocks, 46% to 0. Let's see if he can get a pretty. He can set this up, and there he is, throwing out that Rebel's guard again, thinking that Silver was going to fall for it. He does not. He's able to just keep put on this string of attacks. See if we can get some juggle going here. Nope. And Silver being a whole lot more cautious, realizing how quickly and how often Foodz loves to throw that counter out. Tries to go for a hard read with the smash, whiffs completely, not punished for it, and able to actually find himself in advantage for a second. Both players fighting for neutral, trying to figure out a way to end this one.
Unfortunately, once Foodz loses that Arson, I think that's going to be it, because he's only playing aggressively when he has that Arson. So we'll see how it goes from here
Yes.
for
You
him.
definitely, this is the spot you'd like to be if you are silver. Not necessarily this one. Oh, he tries to chase
He
him
tried.
down.
He tried to
Yep.
do exactly what you said.
He did, but
earlier,
even
yeah.
that one wouldn't have been super beneficial. I guess it would have probably given him arson, but at the same time, you know, is it worth taking the damage
Yeah,
this high,
damage,
especially
yeah.
going off stage to do it? Yep. Oh, it
And
was
he
a
did
little
it.
too late, man. That last four so long.
Oh,
He'll scoop back, get a pivot, forward tilt, and finish it out. Take it 2-0.
to silver.
2-0 silver.